Hey, I'm Adam Jusko, and this is Strictly Credit Cards, where we talk about strictly credit cards. Subscribe, why don't you? In this video, we are going to look at the Huntington Bank Voice Rewards credit card, a card from Huntington Bank, which is a regional bank that you could think of as having a footprint sort of around the Great Lakes. So we're talking about Ohio, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky. I think those are all the current places where they have branches and where you can get this card. So not everyone can get the card that we're talking about here. Huntington Bank, as I make this video at least, is in the process of acquiring or merging with TCF Bank, which has a somewhat similar footprint, but also goes into Minnesota and maybe some other states on a smaller basis as well. So maybe in the future we would look at a bigger footprint here in terms of where this card is available. That said, the Huntington Voice Rewards MasterCard is a decent card if you are someone that is willing to juggle a lot of cards in an effort to maximize every single purchasing category that you can pretty much think of. But if you are someone that just wants one or two cards that you pull out of your wallet on a regular basis, this would probably not be one of them. The biggest selling point about the Huntington Voice Rewards card is the fact that you get to choose a 3% rewards category. You get 3 points per dollar, or you could think of it as 3% cash back if you redeem it that way on a category or in a purchasing category of your choice that Huntington provides. So they have a list of like 10 categories, and then you can choose to get 3% in one of those categories. You get that 3% on up to $2,000 in spending per quarter in that category. You can change out the category each calendar quarter, so you don't have to always have the same category you choose when you get the card, but then each calendar quarter you could change it if you want to. But anything outside of that 3% category is only going to get you 1 point per dollar, or 1% as a reward. So the 3% category, good. The rest of it, not so much. So those 3% categories that Huntington offers, some of them are the very much expected, the everyday things like groceries, gas stations, restaurants, all of that kind of stuff. But then there are also some things that you don't see as much in the credit card market: warehouse and discount stores, auto parts and service, home improvement stores, utilities. So there are a good number of categories. Again, if you were someone that held a number of cards to try to maximize your rewards, you might choose this card to ensure that you got 3% in one category where you were not getting 3% somewhere else. But beyond that 3% category, not a whole lot more going on here. Okay, other notes about this card. First off, no new cardholder bonus. So again, that is something that is not all that inviting about this card. You're not going to get something up front for any of those, purchases you might make in the first few months like you see on so many credit cards out there in the market. In terms of redeeming your rewards, you do have to have earned at least 2,500 points, or the equivalent of $25 if we were thinking of it as cash back, in order to redeem. So you can redeem for the cash back, like I've said, but then there's also gift cards and merchandise and some other rewards that you could potentially redeem for as well. I would think most people would probably use it as a cash back card. Now, in terms of the fees and all that kind of stuff, I've already said it is a no annual fee card. There is a 0% offer on balance transfers. If you transfer a balance from another card onto this one, you'll get 0% for 12 months. However, there is an upfront 3% balance transfer fee. So you paid 3% of whatever you transferred onto this card when you first made that transfer. The everyday interest rate on this card, anywhere from 11.99% to 25.99%. So not bad on that low end, not very good on that high end. So you definitely would not want to carry a balance on this card, just like you don't want to carry a balance on any credit card, but especially if you are up over that 20% line. Now, foreign transaction fees, this is one place where this card does well. You don't have any. So if you use the card outside of the United States, you don't have to worry about paying an extra fee. Oftentimes, you are going to see a 3% foreign transaction fee when you use your credit cards outside of the United States. Now, I should mention here that the way Huntington Bank markets its credit card or credit cards, depending on how you look at it, is that they have a voice credit card, and you are choosing whether to get the rewards card that I have just been talking about, or whether you want to go with the lower interest rate path, which is the same card but no rewards with a lower interest rate range. So I've been talking about the rewards card. That one has the interest rate range of 11.99 to 25.99%. 3%. If you chose the no rewards path, you would have a potential interest rate range of 9.99 to 23.99%. So on the low end, the 9.99% would be pretty good in today's credit card market if you ever carry a balance on your cards, which you should not. But if you ended up on the high end, that 23.99%, still not a very good interest rate. So if your credit history would not get you that lower rate, I'm not sure why anyone would choose the lower rate card here instead of just going somewhere else on the market or choosing the rewards card instead. So that's really it, a decent no annual fee card. If you want to have another one where you're getting 3% in another category on top of whatever other rewards you're getting on your other cards, the no foreign transaction fees is nice. Of course, it's a no annual fee card, so you don't have to worry that you're gonna have to pay for anything that you're getting here. So if your credit history is good and you can handle another card and you're in Huntington's geographic area, well then there's certainly no downside to this card, but not a huge upside either. It's really for the person that wants to juggle a lot of cards or is willing to juggle a lot of cards versus that person that just wants one or two. So that's it for this video. Questions, comments, put them in that comment section below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.